Hey everybody, Jesse from Ting here. We're giving away an LG G2 on Friday, January 31st. For more information on how to win this powerhouse tri-band LTE device, stay tuned to the end of this video. Hello and welcome to Ting's unboxing of the LG G2. Now as you can see, the outer casing, I guess, is white, while the inner box is very colorful. I will cut off this outer box and we can check out what's inside. So as you can see, it's a very colorful splatter on the top. We'll take off the box and check out the LG G2 inside. So this is the LG G2. This is actually the 32 gigabyte version. That's currently the only one that Ting offers. It has a 2.26 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor. This is actually a quad-core processor, and this device really is beastly, and it really is top of the line right now. It's very similar to the Galaxy S4 or the HTC One. This is essentially LG's response to those devices. And it really does have some unique features that helps make the LG G2 stand out from the pack, I guess. You can actually grab this in black right now on the Ting devices page. There is a link in the description below. We're actually going to be giving away one of these bad boys at the end of this video, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. We're also at some point going to be getting the white version of the LG G2. Not exactly sure when, but keep a lookout on our blog and social media for more news about that. So the device itself has a 5.2-inch IPS LCD display. I'll take off this plastic just to give you a bit of a better look, if I can even get it off. Okay, I'll wait on that for now. It has 1920 by 1080 resolution, the screen does. It has a 2 megapixel front-facing camera, right over here. And on the back, it actually has a 13 megapixel camera. It also has optical image stabilization on the back camera, which is a really great addition. It counters the movement of your device to make your image a lot less shaky. It could be a video or an image. And I actually saw some comparisons online of devices that had optical image stabilization versus devices that didn't. And it really was a considerable difference. So this is a great tool, a great feature, I guess, that has been added to the LG G2. And I know it's something that has really become standard on top-of-the-line Android devices from now on. I guess one of the biggest differences with the LG G2 versus some other top-end devices is really the location of the power lock button, as well as the up and down volume buttons. So as you can see, the volume buttons and the power button are actually located on the back, just below where the camera is. This is, I guess, a bit of a weird placement. LG claims that it's really more comfortable as it's where your index finger naturally lies, as you guys can kind of see. It does, I guess, feel a little bit weird for me right now pressing it. That might mostly just be because I'm not used to it. I'm used to the power button being on the right side. It definitely is near where my finger does lie, so I think it's something that once you got used to, you'd think it's an awesome feature and it's a little bit easier than having to press this all the time. But yeah, it's pretty cool, I must say. What's interesting is that LG has actually added another feature called Knock On. I'm not sure if this was because they realized that when the device is sitting on a table, you can't unsleep it, or I guess, yeah, like turn the screen back on. But what you can do is you can double tap on the screen and that will actually wake the device for you. I've added in a little clip to let you know how Knock On works. Let's take a look at what else is around the sides and on the top and bottom of the device. So you can see here is a USB port along with 2 speakers. Right next to that is the auxiliary port. Up top, I don't see too much. I think there is an IR blaster. I'm not positive. I can see a little circular thing. I'm not sure if you can, but I think there is an IR blaster on this device, which can make your device be used as a remote control or hook up to some home entertainment theater systems. And as well, the LG G2 has a 3000 milliamp battery, which translates into about 17.5 hours of talk time or 700 hours standby. This is actually almost as powerful as the Note 3's battery, which has 3200 milliamps, which is interesting to note just because the Note 3's screen size, it's a lot larger. It's 5.7 inches as opposed to 5.2. So that might be why the standby hours is so high, just because it's a very large battery in comparison to the actual processing power that it might be using. Unfortunately, obviously you can't take the battery out. It's not removable, so that is kind of a bummer. And obviously there also is no external storage, so that's another kind of unfortunate thing. If you're someone who really quickly uses up a lot of storage, so whether you're taking a lot of pictures or videos, or you're someone who likes to sync all your music, you might have to be ready to use cloud storage. Obviously this is the 32 gigabytes, so I think you get around 24 gigs in total after the OS and everything is loaded on. So that is a considerable amount, but for some people who do like to have a lot of storage on their device, they might have to, I guess, resort to some cloud storage. I've also brought two other devices with me today that will give you guys a little bit of a comparison of the size of the LG G2 versus some other devices. What I have in front of me is first the Nexus 5 on the left, in the center is the LG G2, and to the far right we have the Note 3. So the Nexus 5 is obviously 5 inches in terms of screen size, while the LG G2 is 5.2, so it's slightly larger. Let's see if I can actually get this plastic off now. Hey! So the LG G2 is actually only slightly, like a little tiny bit larger than the Nexus 5 in terms of actual device size, but you can see that the screen goes a little bit further to the edges, and that's why the screen's larger than the Nexus 5. While the Note 3 does look considerably larger than the other two, it's got a 5.7 inch screen. Just wanted to be able to give you guys a bit of a comparison of the sizes. This device does fit in your hand very nicely, very easily. I do have kind of a large hand because I can palm the Note 3 pretty easily, and I know it's not that comfortable for a lot of people. So now we're going to get started and see what's inside the LG G2's box. So I will move the Nexus 5 and the Note 3 off the side. First thing we have is the Sprint Get Started guide. I think there's also some product safety guides in here. Not too sure, but obviously if you have any problems or questions or anything, just give Ting a call or head to help.ting.com or go to one of our social media pages, and someone from our customer service team will be able to help you out in a second. This thing is the recyclable plastic package that you can put your old device in if you want to send that back to Sprint for them to environmentally recycle it. Next we have the wall charger, the wall port, as well as the USB charger. So these are actually the only things that come inside the LG G2's box. There isn't too many. Unfortunately, you don't get a pair of headphones or anything. But you do get the main thing inside, which obviously is the device itself. I'll bring everything in the center for you to see. So this is the Ting LG G2 and everything that comes inside the box. Now we're actually going to be giving a brand new LG G2 away to a Ting YouTube subscriber. So obviously not this one, not this opened one. You're going to get a brand new device shipped right to your house. And all you have to do is make sure that you're a Ting subscriber and leave a comment on this video telling us why the LG G2 should be yours. So that's all you have to do. Thanks so much for watching this unboxing, guys. I'm Jesse. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more unboxings, giveaways, and more. What we're starting to do now is for every unboxing that we have, we're going to try and give away that device along with the videos. So stay tuned. There's going to be some awesome videos coming up. Lots more content coming your way.